Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Persona 5 Royal, and we are continuing on in Mementos. And, just so everybody knows, this is the worst song in the game. This is probably the only song in this game that I would say actually is bad. But, that's neither here or there. I have heard that there will be variations of music in Mementos, whereas in the original game, this was the only song that was ever used in Mementos, the entire game. And it sucks. I don't like it. But hey, when there's only one song that's actually bad in the entire game, that's not so bad, right? Alright, so as long as things haven't changed drastically, there's not that much more to do in Mementos today. So the fact that we have kind of low SP is not that big of a deal, hopefully. But hey, you have no idea how this thing has changed, so we'll see, I guess. So, what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. Okay. So, let's see. Where is it? Down here to the left. Okay.
Let's do this!
They do resist physical, so we can't really brute force them. It's a lot of SP, but it's better than dying. Do I want the experience or do I want to try again? We'll see if we can get him. Let's talk. Once we understand, you lend me we'll lend you power. I can't even talk like they do. Human, you dumb. This territory ours. Why you keep trampling here? What you humans thinking? Alright, I'm sorry. You win with brute force, but you not reasonable like beast. Yeah, you human. Humans not seem satisfied to only capture beasts. Me know you use us for other reasons too. If you capture me, what you gonna do with me? Soothing, soothing. Nothing. Oh, you not scum that desecrates corpse? Oh my god, no I'm not. Viscid rotting meat is what he's referred to right now as. Oh my god. Me remember talking to you before. Me remember now. Me am not a shadow that belongs here. Me exist in the sea of souls of humans. Me am slime. My power is yours. Is your power. Use it how you want. Alright, finally got one.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I know, isn't it? Okay. Oh, one of the special ones are in here.
There's a dangerous one in there. Very nice.
Rancid gravy.
Who's next?
Well,
Yeah! Victory!
made quick work of them.
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Oh, hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
people go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Right?
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Yeah, so it is a little bit concerning that part of the collective unconscious looks like this, right? What does that say about society?
This way!
All right, there it is. The thing you want to make sure of is inside.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
All right. So yeah, before you come down here, you could choose to
Hey,
farm.
look.
So
A
get more
person
experience and money.
in Mementos?
This guy again.
Maybe it's this one. Ooh.
That better not have
tasty.
alcohol in it, kid.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point.
What's with his
Sorry
nose
about
and
that.
ear?
It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name.
You
Thanks
are not
for
a
reminding
human.
me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty
Jose?
surprised to see some normal humans running around.
That name says Jose. Thank you very much. But all right, we'll go with Jose.
I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
Don't get any ideas, Ryuji. It
How?
won't work for you.
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
Naturally.
Oh, Lady on!
You've already lost,
It's
Morgana.
probably fine.
You're out.
I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all.
Yeah,
What'd
he's
he
probably
say?
like the ultimate evil.
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
He is the ultimate evil god, I'm sure. depends on the reward, Jose.
Thanks.
Wait,
I ain't letting him off easy just because he's a
I
kid.
still have no idea who this kid is. Don't go thanking us just yet, bud.
Ooh.
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
Ooh. Bud. When you bust out the bud, you know it's bad. I hate it when people call me bud. Like, my dad called me bud as a kid, and like that was okay, but if anybody else tries to call me bud, no good. No good. I don't know, there's something like so condescending about the word bud when it comes from somebody that you don't actually know. I hate being called bud.
I am not a cat, and I'm not grumpy.
You're a little grumpy, Morgana.
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
It's called hangry.
Here, you can have this.
Thanks, but I'll
Wait,
pass.
does it replenish SP?
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
Take the cookies, Morgana. We have to know if they replenish SP.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you.
Okay.
Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
How in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
He's definitely not
Well,
human.
he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Flowers are his evil juice.
Whoa!
I totally forgot.
Hey,
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. And what would that be? Well, actually, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. What? What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like, so that's what I call them. A star? So, what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So the star is going to grant your wishes.
wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that. Seriously, what is up with you?
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
So, the last time we had like a strange child in Persona, he turned out to be the manifestation of death. So, I'm a little concerned about this guy popping up here. He is new in this game, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. So I have no idea what his story is. Well, there he goes. A star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in Mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
I know!
Okay, I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories. You know, you gotta have your priorities straight on.
All right.
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. It's all food. Of course it's all food. Nothing's happening. Was Skull's wish too petty and yours wasn't on? You're one to talk. Huh, I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey!
But we can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
That was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now. Alright. No idea. Jose. Jose.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
Uh-huh.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
You don't
No.
even know.
It's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. You probably shouldn't go in until you have at least a target, probably a couple. But, yeah, just make sure that you're managing your time correctly. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous, right, On? Priorities. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? I mean, you do have a point, Ryuji. Alright, I reneged my previous statement. He's right. They're both right. See? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that, and I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Analog? I want to help people. Same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out, like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about that star, the one Jose gave us? Jose. That's gonna happen more than once, guys. Get used to it. I'll try. I'll try to get it right. Wonder if that could help us ace the exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining isn't going to help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in? You've still got time. Fine.
What's up?
Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. Alright, tell me.
Hey!
Do you want to know anything about Mementos? So, what exactly is it?
Right.
Well, it's the collective palace of the general public. Deep inside each and every human's mind is an obscured thought process known as the unconscious. These thought processes then meld together and form what I like to call the collective unconscious. In other words, Mementos is a shared cognitive world created by the joint distortions of society as a whole.
Anyway,
You can just think of it as a big palace made from everyone's hearts, though. Why are you so interested in it?
well,
I have a feeling that something deep within that palace has caused me to take my current form. That's why I'm so invested in reaching the depths of Mementos. If we can figure out the cause of my distorted form, I should be able to go back to normal, I think. Either way, I'll be counting on you guys to help me out. So how did the barrier open? I would bet it was because of the shift in public opinion caused by Kamoshida's change of heart. Those kinds of big changes in the tide will surely have an impact on what goes on in Mementos. In other words, we might be able to get even further if we can rouse up more public acknowledgement. We'll need to take down another target in order for that to happen, though. Who is Jose? That kid's... well, honestly, I have no idea. I've never seen him before. I know he's not a shadow, but that's all I can say for sure. I don't even know if he's human. He was saying something about us gathering flowers for Mementos, right? If we don't know who he is or what he wants... We don't know who he is or what he wants, but either way, he doesn't seem dangerous. We don't have to prioritize it, but he said he'd compensate us. Maybe we can collect some if we have time?
Seriously.
Oh, and there's that star too, huh? Something about wishes? It's not doing anything now, though. It just looks like a rock, but why don't you hold on to it for now? No idea what it does, but maybe it'll help us in the metaverse? Okay.
Oh, and
It's important to note that both Mementos and the palaces are affected by real-world happenings. Weather's a great example of that. I mean, weather affects your mood, doesn't it? Same goes for Mementos. You should try heading in on a day with bad weather. I'll explain in more detail then. Okay, indeed. Alright, we can probably do something in the apartment, in LeBlanc, but I don't know if we can leave tonight. If you're asking for allowance, the answer is no. If you want money, earn it yourself. You got it. Okay, nothing there. We don't have the,
hey!
Okay. So, what stats do we need to work on? We could probably study. That'd probably be a good use of our time.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Wow!
You can answer these difficult problems. You're amazing.
Well then.
Should have saved. I haven't saved in ages. Alright, today is the day we do our lottery pickup. Unless they force us to do something else. Hey, I saw in the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing to the stalker. It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
Let me run around town first. I got things to do. Maybe tonight.
How've things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
I don't understand.
You wanna know more? Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
Sounds pretty tough.
You're not wrong, but it's nothing compared to what you guys do. I'm just supporting from the shadows. So actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me.
I don't know what
After
you're
all,
talking about.
The Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
I'm not one of those, what did you call them? Phantom what?
I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, at my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
You're really hyped for this.
Just you wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. They defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home.
Tell me more.
I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. Rank 2. Alright, so Moon is actually one of those ones that's going to happen a little bit automatically. His stuff is tied to Mementos requests, so you don't necessarily have to have a Moon persona in order to spend time with him, just so you know. At least that was the case in the original. I'm assuming it's the case here. Doesn't seem to be changed much. So, yeah.
Alright.
Mishima will now give you information on targets in Mementos. After making a target have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets.
I might be overworking myself though.
Go get some sleep, man.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Vernac, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Oh, goodness. Fighting on the internet. That always goes so well. Calm down, Mishima. It's gonna be alright. Don't worry, I'm cool. Staying up after an all-nighter gives me this natural high, you know? That's super unhealthy. Go to bed. Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I better set out for the Battle of the Fan Site. Oh, he's white knighting for the Phantom Thieves is what he's doing. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Oh dear. He's one of those ones who takes things just a little too far. Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about that diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present. You are not wrong. That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. Okay. Time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for today. A relaxation set. Recover oil, relax gel, alert capsule. Those are all ailment fixes. Bionutrient set. Great for anyone with a green thumb or a love of plants. Mega fertilizer. And 5 garden energy. I think we're gonna go with the second one.
Hey!
Yeah, let's go with that, the nutrients. Mega fertilizer is probably the one that'll get you 3 stat ups. Well, we don't need to buy nutrients for a while.
Well then.
Speaking of, we can check again.
Nice.
Okay. Like, I don't know if it's like a complete month before you can do it again or what, but it does tend to be quite a bit of time.
Hey,
All right, we need to go and get our juice. And we also need to do our lottery pickup.
Hi.
Okay, takes guts.
Nice.
Okay, let's go upstairs, get our lottery ticket. You have a lottery ticket, yes? Allow me to check the result. Now, somebody tell me, if we miss our date for the pickup, can we still turn in our lottery ticket, or does the lottery ticket have to be turned in on the exact day? Let me know. Congratulations, 2,000 yen. We lost 1,000 yen in this one. That's gonna happen sometimes. You don't always win, guys.
Wow!
Welcome!
5:15. All right, I'm gonna put that in my notes. I know it's just gonna be next Sunday, but I like to have it there as well. Helps me just mentally check in. All right, I need to save.
This.
There we go. Okay, it's been a while since I last saved, so
Please consider
there
what I
have
have
been far
to
too
say.
many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? Yep, we already got that.
You.
He's just telling us the same stuff. All right, so we could do the beef bowl again, and in fact we might, but I do want to show you the diner.
Oh!
Studying will cause time to pass, but will improve your knowledge. In addition, if you eat, you will be able to improve your guts as well. Items will be added to the menu depending on the season. During bad weather, you will be able to increase your knowledge more than usual. So let's go in. I'll show you the menu and how this works.
Yep.
It's good that we managed to find seats, even if it is a bit crowded. We've added a new menu item now that renovations are finished. Would you like to try it? I highly recommend the surprise sando and nostalgic steak. Okay, a special dish made with crayfish paste for those with the guts to indulge. And this one gives you kindness. So we get to study as well as get another stat. Oh man, I thought it would let me back out after I came in. Should we? I mean, we can do this tonight, and we'll do the store another night to work on getting Yoshida, the politician. I do want guts, so knowledge and guts. If this were a rainy day, we would get 2 knowledge and a guts, which is really best case scenario. God, that looks good. It's making me hungry.
For real?
Scarf that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts. Looks like you were able to get some studying done, but there's too much noise, which is why we only get 1 point instead of 2. On a rainy day, it would be less busy, and therefore you'd get 2
Wanna
knowledge.
head back?
That should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home. Yeah, I really thought you could back out. I just wanted to go in and show you. But that's okay. We need stat ups anyway.
What?
What's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedar's blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Ugh, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty
That's
rough.
right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect Mementos the same way weather does. I can't remember what status element it is, but if you go into Mementos on a day like this,
Morning.
when the pollen warning is on, it has a good chance of like putting enemies into certain status ailments when you go into a fight. What's going on? What's up?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be.
That's
Oh,
unsettling.
Maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
It's a little concerning. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved, for sure. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this. Oh, you got some info on a new target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. The bark and bite of a bully.
Yep.
We got some info from Mishima. Let's head to the hideout. If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. Just like Ryuji. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Confirming Mementos requests. Check your information on a target by selecting View Requests at the hideout or by pressing triangle to view requests in the main menu. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by selecting Explore Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass as it would in a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing a time limit. Okay, we can view the requests.
Well then.
Alright, do you guys remember the most important step the Phantom Thieves need to take before they can steal someone's heart?
What?
Come on, just tell us.
Oh,
Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a sec, did we send one the last time? The treasure materializes when we change the target's subconscious with a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with a palace. But in Mementos, it seems like we can just go for the target immediately.
What?
Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Something else already exists that fulfills that role. Fortunately for us, Mishima put a comment up in the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakanohara must have seen Mishima's comments about him on the fan site, and that's why the nav picked up on it. Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of the Mementos shadows are nothing compared to those of the palace rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rules, even for smaller ones. Anyway, let's get to discussing the intel we've gathered.
Listen up.
This intel is on an arrogant brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shujin Academy. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids.
I'm gonna make him pay.
He's the perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we can't really leave a guy like that be. We should go. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos. Alright. The bark and the bite. Info. Change the heart of the target in Mementos. Daisuke Takanashi. Alright, so I don't think we're going to be doing this today. I just did a little bit of research, non-spoilery, about when requests are going to be given to us, and we may be waiting another month before we go in. So usually I like to have like 2 or 3 of them already ready to go, so most likely we're going to wait until we get a couple more. Guess I'll go study at home. Alright. So, oh my gosh, look at all the pollen in the air. That looks awful. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, so Ryuji, we can work on Ryuji. Let's see if there's other people as well. So, looks like we have Takemi and Ryuji. Ryuji's not ready yet, so maybe we'll do Takemi today. Is there anything else we need to do today? Probably get SP items? Yes, let's get SP items.
Oh!
The only thing that will change that decision is if I run out of money. In which case, we'll probably do it earlier than when I want to. Okay. Yeah, let's go do Takemi. Still got our death here, Mandrake. How's it going, girl?
Allergies are so annoying.
Right. I have good medicine for them. Just one dose should take care of them in theory. So, what are you here for today? I want to do a clinical trial. In that case, my little guinea pig, there's something I want to test out today. I feel I can become closer thanks to Mandrake, and my bond will grow stronger. So, what are you going to do? Want to hang out with Takemi? Yes.
Please head to the exam room.
Okay, that's all for today. If you're feeling okay, you can go home now.
Hello?
Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. What? Again? That's, well, that ship's already sailed, so... What a pain. You remembered that girl from the other day? The Chief of Staff, Oyamada's patient? Her dad's been bringing her here to be treated, even though I referred them to another hospital. I even told them about the medical error I made. They trust you. I'm just a quack, though. The medical error was well documented. Everyone in my field knows about it. I led the development of a new drug for an incurable illness called Crawford-Enz disease. Although I wasn't the one who administered the medicine, it was the cause of the error. With Crawford-Enz, certain cells indiscriminately attack other cells throughout the body. When it reaches the muscles, the patient slowly begins to die. There hasn't been much progress made on it, partly because there haven't been many cases of it. I worked with a pharmaceutical company that had reached the final stage of production, but one day I was suddenly removed from my position. That Chief of Staff, Oyamada, my superior at the time, took over the entire operation. I don't know if he wanted the glory of developing a new drug, or to become rich and famous, but he made careless mistakes and rushed completion so he could use it on a patient named Miwa. Miwa-chan had a reaction and lapsed into critical condition. The chief panicked and laid the blame on me. What an asshole. Miwa-chan and her family resented me. No matter what I said, I couldn't change how they felt about me. I had no idea.
That's fine, I
That
guess.
doesn't matter. The development of the medicine was suspended, so I had no reason to stay at that hospital. At least now I can keep working as a general practitioner, on my own terms, with my guinea pig. That's the new medicine I've been trying out on you. This version is in the final stage of testing. Oh, I'm glad that you're testing the medicine that killed somebody else on me. Comforting. It searches for those cells that take the offensive and destroys them upon detection. That's why it's harmless for people who don't have the disease. Probably. Comforting. Probably? That's good. You have a lot of faith in me. Thank you, my little guinea pig.
Hey,
You better not flake on me this late in the game. I'm inching closer to the finish line, but I need your help to reach it. In exchange, I can offer you medicine at a special price. I'm counting on you, guinea pig. It feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. New ability, immunization. Add support items to the inventory at the clinic.
All right.
Now, what should I do about that girl and her dad? Being mean and scaring them hasn't worked. It's been a while since I've had to deal with this kind of nuisance. It's stressing me out. Oh, sorry, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. You can go home now. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts.
bye.
Okay, thanks for your hard work. You doing okay, my little guinea pig? Just wanted to check up on you. Also, sorry for the long talk today. I wasn't planning on telling you all that. About Miwa-chan? Yeah, you're the first person I've really shared all that with. But it was also a good reminder this is something I have to do as the plague. Thanks to you, the drug's development is progressing very smoothly. If there are no issues with this latest sample, I think we're right on the edge of finally finishing it. Oh, sorry, looks like I've got a patient. Maybe that girl and her dad came back. I have to go. See you later.
Ah, you're back. Yo,
Another box came for you.
Hey! Oh!
Alright, what does the garden one do? Thin copper? Oh, that we must have gotten that from Mementos. Okay. A cheap plant nutrient. Alright, so this is the most useful one, obviously. We probably won't ever use these because we want to get at least 2 points for each of them. Mega Fertilizer ought to give us 3, so we'll use this one first, then we'll use Bionutrients, and we'll continue buying Bionutrients because, well, it's a limited number of times and a limited set amount of time in between that you can fertilize that plant. So there's no reason to waste it on the item that only gives you 1. So we won't be using those. But the Mega Fertilizer is nice. We generally wouldn't have access to Mega Fertilizer until later in the game, so. Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna study with Lady An? I think this gives you more points. You may get a full 3 from studying with An, which may make it incredibly valuable.
I'll just
I was thinking about maybe doing laundry tonight, but we can wait. I'm gonna keep putting that one off, aren't I? Okay, no crossword.
I should write something.
So, yeah. Let's try studying with An. Oh, I wish it was Ryuji, because the benefit might be the affinity. Let's find out how many points we get from this. You're a big help. Then let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. Because we need affinity with Ryuji in order to rank him up, and if we can do that without actually spending time with him, you know, doing studying, then that's great. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underline section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? Yeah, I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady An analog. You're here too, it's not one-on-one, buddy. Seems like you're making more progress than usual, too. Yeah, 3 points. Now, does it also come with affinity? Probably does.
That's not it.
I am actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study, here we go. Yeah, it does, nice. Do you think you could help me with math next? Alright, we gotta get Ryuji to study with us next.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Well, hi Makoto, how are you doing?
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Oh, so you've been watching us pretty closely then, huh? We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
She's a clever one. She's definitely onto us. Gonna have to watch that girl closely.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall
Now
we
then,
begin?
picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, for Natku.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? You said the Heian, right? Or you mentioned the Heian, but I don't know if that necessarily means that he was from the Heian. Okay, it does.
This is it. Correct.
That is right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Wow, really? Vernat-kun seems kinda smart, doesn't he? Remember that name, Yoshitsune.
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. We're so smart. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will? Everybody likes a good underdog story.
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven the day up and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on a target before we went, though. You got plans today? If he wants to hang out, no. If you want to study, yes. You got plans today? I'm still in the hallway, so let me know if something comes up. Yeah, he wants to hang out. Looks like she wants to as well. I came up with a method of strengthening my heart, but it's kind of hard to do by myself. Will you train with me? Actually, I probably will. What do we want to do today? On Ryuji Takemi. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Needed to back out one more time. Huh? What button am I trying to... There we are. I've been playing so many different games right now that it's all meshing together. Messing me up. Okay, so yeah, I think we probably will hang out with On. Let's see, she's probably in the underground mall.
Let's do it.
Alright, this will probably be the last thing we do in this episode. It felt like someone was watching me this morning. Oh yeah, I started training, so you should totally help me out if you have the time. Let's hang out.
Yes!
Alright, let's go. Best way to get to Inokashira Park is by train, right? Boom. New location unlocked. Flourishing with natural beauty, this park is the pride of Kichijoji, a natural respite. Get away from the stress of city life. Couples often ride boats in the pond. Alright. You can now invite people who may like hanging out with you in Inokashira Park. There are a number of hangout spots in the city, such as shops, event venues, landmarks, and so on. Confidants will each have their own favorite hangout spots. If you go there with them, your bond will grow even deeper than it normally would. You can learn about hangout spots by having confidants invite you there or by reading about them in books. Try to find as many as you can. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So, remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. Well, you're amazing. Good job, On. Haha, I got this. Oh, no affinity for that? Oh, man. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. You got under my skin for not giving me any affinity points. So, yeah, I must have a weak heart. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me, and I'll try not to get fazed by it. What kind of stuff? We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to On. Come on, hit me with your best shot. You're an airhead. Yeah, and? That response was annoying. Am I actually supposed to be mean to her? What else? I love you.
Wait!
What? That's cheating. You're disqualified. Gotcha. Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? You're the one who made it up, girl. Oh, well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on. It doesn't count if you cover your ears. You're a genius. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. Yeah, probably not. You're right. Something's not right. Too bad we didn't hang out with her before we did the studying last night, huh? It would have been good if we'd been able to switch those. Oh, sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models all say they heard there was a change in schedule. It sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes. Does that happen to you? No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. Good job, girl. It probably really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up, too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though, actually, my first modeling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, haven't I told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only really see them for half of the year. That's kinda sad, On. Maybe less these days. Are you lonely? I'm used to it by now. It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there.
Yes!
That's why I need to get stronger. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Nice. New ability, follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
Alright.
Always nice to have. We haven't seen an instance of this yet, but I'm sure we will in the next dungeon. When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was the female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. You mean your hero was a femme fatale, and now your persona is a persona based on a femme fatale? Interesting. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. Also a trait of femme fatales. She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be just like her someday. You're well on your way, girl. Good job. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit.
Bye!
Well, see you later. Tokyo Tourist. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So, after we met up, I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me nearby started to copy me and runway walk with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? Could be. It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. Hey, we all are, girl, it's okay. I guess I still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye. Bye, Lady On.
Ah, you're back.
Ah, he's gonna study with us. This will help us get him to a rank up, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and do that next time. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.